Hey, did you ever had a calzone? Probably yes. But did you ever had a calzone filled with chili? If no, I have a really interesting recipe for you that you should try sometime. So, what do we need for an awesome chili calzone? Of course, chili. What a surprise that I have a special recipe for that on my channel. Go check that out if you want. You won't regret it. I put the link for you in the description. Beside the chili, we need some good pizza dough. So, let's make some. At first, put a package of dried yeast in a bowl. Of course, you can use fresh one if you have it. Now, add a little drizzle of honey followed by a quarter cup of warm water. Make sure the water is not too cold, but also not too hot. Stir everything until the yeast dissolved and let that mixture rest for about 10 minutes in a warm place. After that, 1 teaspoon of salt goes in, with 3/4 cups warm water, a tablespoon of olive oil and 1 cup of flour. Start to mix until everything is combined and add another cup of flour. Repeat that step again, but with just a half cup of flour, and your dough should be thicker by now. Of course, we're gonna knead it with our hands, so put some flour on the working surface and add another half cup of flour to the dough, so you can start to knead it in the bowl with your hands. Continue on the board for a couple minutes until all flour from the table got soaked up by the dough. Now form a ball and put it in the bowl that got covered with some olive oil. Put a damp towel over it and put it in a warm place for about 30 to 40 minutes. Yes! Look how the dough almost doubled in size. Put it again on a surface covered with flour and cut the dough into 4 parts, so you can make little dough balls out of it. Easy way to do that is by folding the outer parts to the inside of the bottom. Cover again with a towel and let them rest in a warm place for 20 minutes. In the meantime, you can slice up some buffalo mozzarella and dry it with some kitchen paper, so that it's not too moist for the dough laid. And now again, put some flour on the working surface and roll out a dough ball. Normally for a pizza the goal would be to keep the air and the fluffiness in the dough, but not for our calzone. It's not necessary. Put some ham on the dough as a base, so our chili won't hurt the dough with all its moisture. I used Serrano ham, but you can use the one you like. Chili goes in as well, topped with some mozzarella slices. To close the calzone, it is very helpful to put a little bit of water on the edges. That will soften up the dough and it combines better. Fold the edges together and put this chili bomb on a baking tray with some baking paper. flour on the baking paper will prevent the calzone from sticking to it. For the color you can brush some whisked egg over it, and you may also put cheese over it, like I did with some good Parmigiano Reggiano. That goes in the oven for about 50 minutes at 250 degrees Celsius, which is 482 Fahrenheit. And then it should look like this. Doesn't that look crispy and good? You should give it a try. I promise you won't regret it. I hope you like it, and if you did, let me know in the comments. So, until next time, Hungry Hands.